Today, on the early morning show, are you robbing yourself? Wake up, wake up, wake up, boy! You promised yourself last night that you weren't gonna be late for work. Oh, well, you're late already. Let's go. Good morning and welcome to the early morning show. Before I go any further, make sure you smash that like button, share this video with a friend, and subscribe to the men's channel. Thank you. So, today's juicy topic is why most people psychologically go broke by payday. Why is it that we're scrounging in the couch cushions looking for pennies instead of dollars? To start, our finances are a reflection of where we came from and a projection of where we're going in the future. In short, if you were born with nothing, you might end up dying with the same unless you listen to what I'm about to say. There is a famous saying that goes, you could pass out all of the money in the world to the general public, and in a short amount of time, it would end up back into the hands of the 1% of society that controlled it originally. And this is true, ladies and gentlemen. There isn't one country where this is not true. You see, most people either grow up in lack or with parents that were getting by financially. Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with either. But there is something wrong with how we internalize what we see. See, what do we imagine our parents going through? And what do we imagine that we would go through growing up? The great guy Les Brown once said, we come through our parents and not from our parents. This means that an awful lot of us fail because we think we are the conditions we grew up in, instead of the people that passed through the conditions we grew up in. So we believe ourselves to be our parents. We think our parents were poor. We think we're going to end up poor. So it is when we get a job as an adult, big or small, that we somehow subconsciously see our earnings as something that is not ours. It's not ours to possess. We got to give it back. Something that we are not worthy of, and for this reason, we release it back out of our hands faster than it was given to us by our employer. So it doesn't matter how many raises you get, you give it back out. Now, above board, consciously, we don't see this. Above board, we sabotage ourselves by spending to excess with one powerful excuse. We convince ourselves that we are pleasuring ourselves because of either something we deserve or something we never had as a child. Under both of these disguises, the average person can plunk down their hard-earned cash on everything from Oreo cookies to chocolate Lamborghini, as long as they are broke by the next payday. It's sort of like a game. You must go broke by your next payday, or you didn't get all you could have got as a child. I didn't ever have this. Now, retailers know this about the average citizen and the separation of money, which is why they target your weaknesses in commercials. This product can make you happy. This product can make you feel good. They know that by Friday, your paycheck will be back in their hands where it belonged in the first place. In fact, they know that you are merely a middleman between your place of employment and them getting that corporation's expendable income. They're sort of like, hey, it's our money anyway. Just go out and get it for us. Now finally, before I let you go, let me explain a psychological vicious circle that causes most people to part with their money for pleasure by using your parents as an example. Because everybody comes from a different background and a different income. You see, your parents did what their parents did before them, similar to what you are doing now. That is, we see our parents as lacking in something financially. So when we grow up, we buy these things to fill the void of emptiness from childhood. Now, by the time the years go by with this theory, you should end up just as lacking as your parents. Remember, they were your parents. Everybody grows up in a different background. You may try to escape it, but somehow you end up back in that same background. Once you have children, they will see you as lacking something, and they have to buy as adults the same thing, and so on and so on. Now, you see why most people go psychologically broke by payday? And why the 1% can't wait till your next payday or credit card approval to buy a yacht off of your money? You see, the 1%'ers children will never grow up in lack because we keep them in a style and standard of living we can only dream of ourselves. Until next time, see ya!
Living in my own world. 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 Oh, state of mind. California dreaming. Oh, state of mind. California scheming. Oh, state of mind. California is the reason for this golden state of mind. California dreaming. California scheming. California is the reason for this golden state of mind. Open mind and you'll find what you've been missing. Please don't waste my time and never try to tell me different. There I go again, ignoring my own advice. But take my word for it, man, I've been living nice. Like the bottom of some skis on a January morning. Up in Aspen sipping cocoa. I prefer my women foreign. Don't disturb me if I'm snoring, let me be. Cause you gotta get your rest to be a king. Expand your mind, girl, you too fine.